afternoon. Just wanted to share this quick video about making flower girl wands. So for weddings, for little kids running down the aisle. We made some for a wedding a couple of weeks ago and they were quite straightforward, so I thought I will share the how-to. So here goes. So here's the finished one that we created a couple of weeks ago, and at least that gives you an idea of what we're creating. So you will need foliage, scissors, pot tape, gutter tape, hazel or willow twigs and ribbon. So I want to do a little corsage that will sit on the front of this wand. The unfinished wand is here and it's going to sit there and be taped into place. So it needs to be something that's delicate but has got enough bulk to it. So I'll start with the asparagus fern and just laying on a bit of Boston fern, both quite nice and delicate. I will use a bit of larkspur, the top of the larkspur, just to create that point, laying it on, holding it with my finger and thumb. And then the spray rose, probably add it in. Oh, actually no, I'm going to change and put eucalyptus lower down. It will probably roll around in your fingers, that's all right, don't worry, until you settle on a bit of heather in there as well. Always a fan of lots of different shapes. So spray rose is going in, probably another bit of larkspur behind, the wax flower and cosmos, heather, and 2 ivy leaves to finish. That is, I'm just going to take this heather out because it looks like rabbit's ears. So this is the basis of the first one that I made, just to give you an idea of the outline. So it's a stem of, I think this is hazel, and I'll show you this here. So you want something with a bit of beef to it to be the actual wand, and then you're simply bending bits round, doing it gently so it doesn't snap, and that will start you off, and then you can just use other bits on the other side, holding it in place and bending it over. It's a bit fiddly to get it going, but once you do, it's not too bad. So I'm just going to take this in place with pot tape, and all I'll do is tape that middle bit so that you've got the heart shape there. So once you've got your heart shape and you're happy with it, you then just need a piece of pot tape, place your corsage that you've created and tape it on, mount it flat against the base of the heart so you can see it sits comfortably, feels quite secure, and that'll hold in place. So then it's ribbon. So I have pale pink ribbon, you might not be able to see it in this light. I've put a bit of glue here and I'm just going to start at the bottom of the wand, secure it on there, and then tightly start wrapping round, catching the ribbon as I go. So you're at an angle, but you want it as tight as possible. So be careful as you're going that you don't get any gaps, and I'll meet you at the top. So I've ribboned all the way up to the top. I've put a dab of glue here, and I'm just going to try and fold the ribbon back on itself so you don't get a nasty end. I'll put another dab of glue there, but that holds the ribbon in place. Okay, there is a dab of glue there. I've made myself a little bow, and I'm simply going to glue it on to the top of the wand. Hold it in place for 30 seconds, and there you have it. I finished the ends off so they're nice and neat, but that is a ridiculously cute flower wand for your flower girl. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do subscribe. My name's Grace Fairmond, and I look forward to seeing you again.